Hi, everybody. Welcome back to the umpteenth episode of the Gaifus for Laifus podcast. My name is Daniel. I am joined again by the three reluctant Gaifus of Gunner, Chris, and Raul. Um, so we have a very special episode scheduled for you all today. I am going to be giving my top 10 waifus list, and then we are going to discuss what video games most sexually aroused us as children.
We are
No.
not talking about
No.
that's a veto. That's a
No.
veto. What we're actually talking about is the most memorable video games.
Gunner's saying that because he doesn't know how to argue that Banjo Kazooie turned him on. So
No.
Actually, hot take. I didn't play Banjo Kazooie as a kid.
He likes
I
the
didn't
duck
either.
better.
Jessica played Banjo Kazooie, and she loves Banjo Kazooie.
that's why Jessica's the normal one in the relationship, is what
that
I
makes
hear.
sense. That makes sense.
Yeah.
I played like Looney Tune. You remember like Looney Tune? It was like a
Tunes.
Looney Tunes game. It was based on the Looney Tunes movie, like the live action. It was like half live action, half animated. You know, like where like the animated characters are in the real world. You ever see that?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Space Jam.
No, not Space Jam. It's the one with what's his name? The
I'm
guy
kidding.
from the
I know what I know what you're talking about.
what's it fucking called? Back in Action? Looney Tunes
Yeah, I
Back in
think
Action.
so.
Oh yeah. Was
I
it
played-
Brendan Fraser?
Yeah, Brendan Fraser. I played that one a lot. So that's probably what messed me up if I had to really think about it.
You know what that reminds me of?
What's
Uh-oh.
that?
You remember that era when you're in like high school and you would play computer games? You play like the tank game where you shoot each other, or like like coolmathgames.com. You know what I'm talking
Fucking
about?
love cool
Yeah.
math. Yeah.
Still a thing.
Man,
Yeah,
That
still
is-
is a thing.
peak. Is it just high school?
Yeah, it's
They,
still no.
they have
it's
they have
middle
like a
school.
Call of, yeah, they have like a
Middle
Call of Duty game called Shell Shockers.
Yep.
On cool math?
Like on something, but literally
That's
like
something.
I'll be like, all right guys, you guys can't like when I sub, I'll be like, all right guys, you guys can't like go crazy, but I'm like just be on your laptops. And literally everyone will just try and like someone will make like a room and they'll just play this fucking it's literally just eggs walking around with guns and they shoot each other.
Oh
It's,
my god, that was my
Yep.
favorite game in middle school. It's called Smiley. I don't know where you can find it.
Yeah.
But you pick your emoji, and that's your character. You run around with games and grenades and guns. Excuse me.
I mean,
You ran around with N64 cartridges.
this
and you
is
started-
this is America, so guns are games. So
That's true. You run around with copies of Grand Theft Auto 5. You just start
dude,
throwing them at people.
honestly, at this point, the people who buy Grand Theft Auto 5 are the same people who support Long John Silver's.
What?
Like no one like at this point, everyone should like who is still buying GTA 5? I
Yeah.
thought we've already like
I mean, you could
sold enough to feed every child in America at this point.
You could purchase it for the PS5.
Oh boy.
Wow. Wow. That's
Oh
amazing.
boy.
So when you're stabbing the hooker, you can really see those HD graphics. You know what I mean?
Exactly. I want that 4K.
Exactly. You can
A
see
lot of lucky
you could
children.
actually see the soul leave her body when she dies.
There's a lot of lucky children who have a PS5 and are playing GTA for the first time.
Mm.
I bet they spent a lot of time in the strip club.
That,
GTA.
that makes the
Updated
most.
graphics, I'm saying.
Did you spend a lot of time in the strip club in GTA as a
Oh,
child?
killing everything, yeah.
That you know what though? That makes
sense, yeah.
That makes sense. That's a very Raul one.
My favorite thing to do in GTA, not this one, but there's like GTA 3. Just get 5 stars.
Oh, and just try to see how long you
Post
can
up in
survive.
a tank or in like a bank, get to
Uh-huh.
the top, and just fight everything. The helicopters, the tanks, everything.
That's
Cheat
dope.
codes were the shit. I would spawn
Chicos were, yeah.
spawn a tank and just go. I still know the cheat code input to this day. It's circle, 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 triangle, circle. It was that easy. Tank.
You just run around with a tank. That's
Yep.
so
The
funny.
kids who played GTA when we were like in elementary school are the same kids that had silver teeth energy. So
Black Air Forces. I'm sure every student at your school has Black Air Force ones. Or the
black
equivalent.
or white.
Bold of you to assume that they can afford that.
Oh,
I
no,
do.
they got the Walmart
No dig, but-
Jordan off brands.
It's
There you
like it's a Nike symbol, but it's just backwards.
It's the Space Force 3s.
Oh, listen, they get them from the flea market.
There
Them
you go.
knockoffs.
Yeah.
20 bucks.
I got my shoes at Big Five when I was a kid.
You still
Damn.
get your shoes at Big Five.
I do. I like Big Five. You get a value.
That's where I got my running shoes, but I don't run, so that's GG.
Yeah. I got some nice shoes. I like them. Oh, Daniel and Chris, you'll be happy to know. I, for the first time, bought a box set of Magic the Gathering cards.
Wow.
I'm putting it.
Hey,
Back
wait, what
together.
kind of box set? You mean like a booster box, fat pack?
Yeah, it's a booster box. It comes with 10 boosters.
Yep, the
and-
boosters, yeah, and a promo die thing. Yeah.
and the promo dice. The reason I bought it is Magic the Gathering, like a couple months ago, released a Dungeons and Dragons
Yep.
addition to it, the Forgotten Realms.
Yep.
And so I was the last one at Target today. And so I bought that, and then I bought a little it was like a little $7 thing that lets you it gives you 35 blue cards that are also in the Forgotten Realm. So I can start a blue deck, mono blue, baby.
Oh my god.
Boy.
Well, nah, next time we meet up, we playing.
That's what I was saying.
That'll be
so-
easy. Mono blue is an easy color to beat.
It's cheeks. Yeah, you need something else.
If
with
you
it,
can
like
fire it off
black.
fast, yeah. Black
Yeah,
or
you need
red.
black, something.
Well, I'm thinking I'm gonna start mono blue and go blue red or blue green. But I pulled my
Green
first.
artifacts. Let's go.
I want to show you guys because I opened the. First
David
pack.
was a blue green player or blue red
Blue-
artifacts.
I'm pulling a lot. I might go blue red because I pulled my first planeswalker with my first
Oh.
pack. It's this one. I don't know if you can see it.
fuck.
You gotta point it to this. Yeah.
What D&D
I still can't
character is
tell.
it? Yeah.
It's called Zariel, the Archduke of Aver.
Oh, I have that set. Or not
Zariel,
that set.
Archduke of Avernus.
Yes.
Let's
So
see what
Yeah,
this guy does.
she's a fallen angel. you
Yo,
know.
this art is sick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When Chris, when we did our Avernus, that one with what was it, Ray and David, that was the Descend to Avernus. D&D.
Oh, when I was playing that barbarian.
Yeah, and when
The dumb
Gunnar was playing
barbarian.
his crackhead wizard mage dude.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. I remember.
yeah. That was that series.
Let's see what this character does. +1 creatures you control get +1/+1, gain haste until end of turn.
Ooh.
0, create a 1/1 red devil creature. Token with when this creature dies, it deals 1 damage to any target. -6, you get an emblem with at the end of the first combat phase on your turn. Untap target creature you control. After this phase, there is an additional combat phase. Just unga bunga. I don't know if that's gonna really work with red blue though.
Well, if it doesn't, it's still cool.
That's a mono red kind of card.
That's fine. I'm thinking blue green anyways. I
Yeah.
think blue green works really well.
Mono red is all gas, no brakes. Live my life a quarter mile at a time.
But I thought I'd mention it. So next time
I do like that. That's a good card.
Yeah,
I
that's
mean, I
cool.
like her as a D&D character.
Dude, she looks so sick, bro.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you. I was pretty happy. I was like, well, it's a
I'd be
sign.
too.
But yeah, so that's new with me. Is there anything new going on with you guys this week?
Started watching a new anime. Well, not new, but
Oh.
another anime. It's
Oh.
it's called and Komi-san, but Komi-san isn't just anime. That's a way of life. It's called Dagashi Kashi. It's the one about candy.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
The way
It's
he said
so quirky,
Yeah.
but it's so funny. It's like it's not a banger anime by any means, but it's kind of like a nice, like kind of crack anime. You just watch it.
But
There's
Funimation has
hardly any plot.
yeah.
Yeah.
Funimation
But
has some
it's-
solid B tier.
Yeah.
Like,
It's cool.
anime.
It's got waifu material.
Yep.
It's
Oh,
got
there you go.
it's got
The mark of
it's
any great
hilarious.
anime.
Yeah, waifu
Exactly.
material. If it's got booba, it's for me.
If it's got booba, it's
It's got a lot of good comedy. It's like really quirky. A little bit of romance in there. That's It's enough for Chris. I'm starting to realize that I really like slice of life stuff.
Yeah. Slice of life is good. People just don't give it enough of it. I mean, Your Lie in April is a slice of life in that.
Your Lie in April makes you want to end your life.
It did. I sat there. I
no,
literally
no,
tried.
no spoilers, no spoilers, no spoilers. No spoilers.
I was that meme. It's like I can do this. I'm a man, and then it's just you just
Starts
sobbing.
bawling your eyes out. Yeah.
I finished. Was it Blood Battlefront Blockade, which is a solid B level anime on Funimation. Chris, you would like it because it's about. It's basically if, what's it called? It's Always Sunny met like Supernatural.
In an anime.
Yeah.
I've not seen either of those shows.
But so it's like a monster of the week, but it's just about an organization and they're called Libra. And so like New York has become a town to like monsters and humans.
Mhm.
So like literally like there's just a monster that will just throw like something into someone's building and they're like, well fuck, that's my day. But the main guy's name is Leonardo and he has like these eyes that let him see, like they're called the eyes of God. And so he works for the Libra organization and they're vampire hunters. So the main guy, he has this blood battlefront because they use their blood as like techniques. So the main guy does all of his in German. So when he does his moves, and it does like the cool like when it stamps like the words as he like does the move and stuff like that. The action scenes are pretty good, but I always think of because he said all his finishing moves are in German. So I was thinking Chris, yeah, and then they have his right hand man's like Italian and so his are all in like Italian. But
Nice.
it's pretty good. It's pretty chaotic. It's pure. It's like a D&D meets It's Always Sunny kind of like chaos.
I'm here for it.
That sounds good, dude. Sounds like a good one to
Speaking of
watch.
quirks, we haven't even talked about the My Hero movie.
Oh
Oh, yeah.
yeah.
Just saw. That's how much you can tell we enjoyed it.
Again,
First of all,
first half of the movie, 3 out of 10.
3
Second half
out
of
of
the
10.
movie, 15 out of 10.
I told
It's like
out of
it's a
10.
tale. Oh, speaking
Tale
of the
to
My Hero
have.
movie, before we do our little review on it, one of my students, they gave me apparently they were giving away these like books, like these little mini manga pamphlet thingies that you can't purchase.
Oh
And it
yeah,
was
I've
like
heard of these.
promotional for the movie. And she was like, "Yeah, I stole like 7 of them. You want one?" I'm like, "Yeah,
Nice.
yeah." So I have it sitting on my desk. It's actually pretty neat. It tells you about all the characters that we haven't met yet in the anime or probably won't ever see again, like the Egyptian hero. It tells you like what they do and what they're about and all that fun stuff. It's cool.
oh, that's
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah, I'll
That's
show
really
it to you
cool,
guys.
actually.
Yeah, it's pretty sick.
Archer girl was best girl. Easy.
Oh, dude,
Preach.
Archer Girl was good.
Preaches.
No, yeah, no spoilers into the movie and stuff, but overall, I really liked it. I give it a 7 out of 10. I give it a 7
Okay.
out of 10. I think
7
that
out of 10.
the ending fight scene,
Redeemed. Yeah.
chef's
Yeah.
kiss, chef's kiss, 10 out of 10. But overall, I think I give it. I get it. It did kind of like, I liked it, but it did kind of like, it was like it started really strong, and then the mid kind of slowed a lot, and then the end really picked up. So I think it was just that mid, which I mean, I feel like that's gonna be the problem anytime you make like a movie. I feel like it's like trying to keep that pacing all the way through. But overall, I thought it was really good, and I enjoyed it a lot. It was a lot of fun to go see, and I would watch it again.
You need to watch the other two first.
Yeah.
I've seen the other two.
All
Did
no,
you?
you
I have
haven't.
not.
Yeah, I watched them.
You really watched
You
the
watched
one
the
that.
second one?
Yeah, I watched the second one.
Mm-hmm.
Well, oh, sure.
My Hero Academia suffers from the same thing that like early shonen movies like Dragon Ball Z suffered from. That like, because that's the way it was. Like, so like, there's a Dragon Ball Z called The Return of or Cooler's Revenge, which is about Frieza's brother. And the first like hour of the movie is kind of pointless.
Oh, really?
And then finally and then Goku. So yeah, so basically they find a way to knock Goku out for like 30 minutes to 45 minutes of the movie. And then Goku wakes up, and then it's like it's supposed to be right after he kills Frieza, so Super Saiyan's still like new. And then finally he goes Super Saiyan, and then they fight, and it's the fight everyone wants. But up until that point, it's like kind of like what My Hero did, where like they throw all the other heroes out, they get beat, oh, need the last one to come in and save the day. Like it was kind of like that. So I think it's just a common shonen thing.
Yeah. But overall, the movie was good. I
Yeah.
enjoyed it, and it makes me excited for next season.
I will say, I'm gonna say 6 out of 10.
Okay.
It was my least favorite of the 3 My Hero movies. But the villain designs, the villain concepts were S tier.
Mm.
They were. I like
Okay, keep going.
Chain Guy, the twins. Shit was dope
Mhm.
as fuck. Arrow Girl, dope as fuck.
Mhm.
Freaking the Mirror Dude, dope as fuck.
Mhm.
So, and the end fight scenes, Bakugo got his. It was great. I enjoyed it. I just wanted more Todoroki. It felt like he was just there because he's there, you know?
Hmm. Yeah, I agree. I get that. I mean, yeah, it's really hard. Like, I feel like they could have spent more time focusing on them, especially since it was like they're the main 3 of the story.
Yeah.
But I get it.
I
yeah.
did like Bird Dude. What was his name?
Oh, PD or whatever his name is.
Are you talking about Rhodey?
Rhodey,
Rhodey,
and what was his name?
Rhodey.
Peen or something.
P.O. Piot
Yeah, something like that.
I did like that. Like that was his quirk. I was kind of, who the hell is this bird?
Yeah,
Bird is typical
Gave
cute
me,
character, cute animal thing, mascot in anime.
it gave me Black Clover vibes with the little bird.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Asta's bird.
Also has a
Definitely.
bird.
Yeah.
Have you not watched
it-
Black Clover?
I've only seen like parts with Daniel, but
Oh,
like what Captain Yami versus the big bad before the big bad.
Oh, when he fights Licked or whatever it is.
Yeah, fights
Mm.
so good. That fight was
in the
insane.
cave.
Mm-hmm.
I thought you were
That fight
talking
was
about the
good.
devil. Or not the demon. I was like, damn, that was the last fight.
No, no.
That was the fight that moved Black Clover into the.
That the demon fight. Yeah, shit was fire.
Speaking of fire, I'm emotionally ready for my waifu list and to be made fun of for it.
Oh yes.
Oh, you want to go into that now?
Yeah, I got Chris. I think Chris can probably guess about maybe 3 or 4 of mine.
I got it. Rias.
Oh, okay.
Rias definitely on.
Don't
Okay,
say anything.
okay.
Don't say anything, Daniel. Don't say anything.
Okay.
But I would like to, before you start, I'd like to mention I've been opening packs while we've been doing this.
Okay.
What a pre-multitasker.
Thank you. I just got this one card. It's called Infernal of the Star Mounts, and it's borderless. And it looks
What?
very
Cool.
nice.
All right.
Definitely the one thing that got me into Magic was the art. The art
It's
was
very
like
beautiful.
insane.
I like it a lot. It's very nice. Okay. So Daniel, are you ready? I'm ready for this, dog.
Oh yeah, I gotta share my screen.
I want to just say, like, I'm gonna. This is my guess. I have an idea who's gonna be your number 1,
Alright,
but there's gonna be a common trope with every waifu on this list.
What is the common trope?
Booba.
Yeah,
Well,
I'm a simple man with simple thoughts, dude.
The quintessential top 10 wife.
All right, so yeah, so the quintessential top 10 waifus by Daniel. All right, at number 10. I hope this works. I'm gonna be so sad if it don't. Number 10. She's badass. Made me kind of in the furries.
Got it.
And I have realized that I am
can
in.
guess.
Huh?
I have a
think
guess too.
think
I have
know.
realized that I'm very much in the anime characters and women in general that have really nice abs.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So what's the guess?
It's
Can I
you
guess?
want to go first, Raul?
Yeah. Is it Fire Force?
No.
No.
Yeah.
No, I know
gonna
who
say
it is.
Cat.
It's
Go, Chris.
it's
go, Chris.
Leon from Akame Got Kill.
No,
Thanks,
no,
guys.
No.
It's
This
the
Damn it.
bunny girl from My Hero.
It's- I didn't even pronounce it. Ghislaine the Doldia from was it Jobless Reincarnation? Uh, in
I've
what was it called?
never seen her ever.
I don't know
have-
who that is either. So,
It's okay, I do, and
Yeah.
you know, again, like what Gunnar said,
I
there's
can clearly see why.
yeah, I was gonna say it's
Quality
if you
picture.
look at mine and go, why is Daniel pick that? It's probably pretty obvious. Okay.
he was like, how do I pick just 10?
On you know what, bro? I feel attacked. So fuck you guys. Number 9. One of the best new shonen characters.
Wait. Can I guess right now?
Yes, go ahead.
Sakura.
No, I said
Stop.
it has better Sakura.
And
Go
new.
ahead.
Okay,
Uh,
keep
does-
going.
Does anyone have a guess? I think.
Yeah, I got it.
I know, but go ahead and finish it. So
Yeah, I think
that.
I think they have one of the best power sets of powers. I think it's like really unique, especially considering we don't see a lot of it. And obviously, the big hint that she's better, like better Sakura.
Yeah, it's
Nice.
Nobara. Yeah,
Yeah, Kugisaki.
knew it.
Yeah.
She
That art-
is sick. That
Yeah.
art
Okay,
is tight.
Nobara.
But-
She's probably
Kugisaki.
like the one waifu I picked that wasn't for like an aesthetic reason. It was more like because she's
Sure.
better.
I was about
She-
to say she's covered up for the entire show. So
Yeah. I just think she's fucking dope.
how'd she make
Like,
it?
Listen,
She's dope.
all
Yeah.
the women in Jujutsu Kaisen are they're
Yeah.
It's
fierce.
top tier.
yeah,
Yeah,
it could easily be on my waifu
Yeah.
list. but,
Maki,
Exactly.
Maki's up there.
Maki's good.
but I gave in to my trash taste. So at number 8, did I jump it? I might have
It's a
jumped it.
7.
I might have jumped it.
do you want us to close our eyes?
It's cool. No, it's okay. It really doesn't matter. It all is gonna be the same.
Money.
So
Well, do you
she's-
want to go
throw
back? Do you want to go
down.
back?
No, it's I had put someone new in, and I don't think I flipped the numbers.
Oh, that's
it's
fine,
7,
that's
8,
fine.
yeah.
Yeah. You're chilling. You're chilling.
So she's an OG anime OG anime waifu. She's got a lot of money, and she can hold her own because of who she ended up marrying.
Who she
Um,
ended up marrying.
Money. I was
Yup.
thinking Nami when I saw money.
She is
She doesn't want
considered the
money.
richest woman, the richest woman in the world in this anime.
Nah, I had no clue. That's not Nami.
The girl
Oh my
Bulma,
Oh,
God.
Bulma. Hey.
specifically with this haircut,
Bulma.
all
I
in
didn't
it.
think-
It's understandable.
Boo.
What?
Nah, when she goes dynamic and gets that like bang haircut, that shit fucking whack.
Boo.
So the numbers are gonna be a little out of place. So just bear with
Don't
me.
listen
Okay?
to them. Hey, don't listen
All
to
right.
them.
She's kind of a freak, which I'm here for.
Okay.
I like her character's personality, which is I guess ties into the other one, and she's also like I think considered one of the cooler character or one of the tougher characters in the anime. I double dipped on this one. Do you guys want to guess what it is? Yeah.
Freak, wonderful person. Is it Darkness?
Dark? No.
Damn it.
I have no idea.
It is
Oh, okay.
Akano Himejima from High School DxD.
How many high school DxD characters in this list?
2.
Okay.
Yeah.
Never seen high school DxD on that.
It makes sense though.
Bad
It all
bitch.
makes
I put that
Bad
she is a bad bitch. She is also a captain and could honestly have their own shonen series.
The last part.
What's her name?
Is-
Asuna? No. Yeah, Asuna from Neon Genesis.
No,
Is
it is
It's I know this one. Hold on. It's the Captain of the Blue Rose, isn't it?
no.
Wow.
Although you are right, and you're in the right anime.
Ooh.
I don't know.
Oh, the fire one. I know which one. you're
Yeah.
talking about. Yeah.
Wait,
It's-
who?
It's Mary Leona from Fire Force.
Bruh.
Her fight with the dude who can copy people's spells. I was like, okay, so she's fucking
Uh-uh.
badass.
You got a lot of dominant women on this list.
Yeah.
I do.
That-
I do like
Daniel's got
my
it.
powerful women.
I think
Listen.
we know some now.
Yeah.
I mean, I am one day gonna be dating, or I'm gonna be dating a vet, so you know, educated. Okay, this is the one. This is why the numbers are off.
Get the hand
So
in there.
this
deep.
character kind of goes back into the 10th one, which is I love me some muscular women. She's a firefighter and also a sexy witch, and who
The witch girl.
from
What's her name? Is
Genius.
it Maki? Maki?
I think it is
yeah,
Maki.
number 5 Maki Oze from Fire
Yeah.
Force.
What
Yeah.
what a picture that. What a picture that.
I mean,
was.
all the high school DxD ones, I'm like, I can't look at this while I'm at school. I have to like do this at
You
home.
did
I'm
this at
surprised you
school?
did this at school.
It was at lunch. I kicked all the kids out.
That's still.
Okay, yeah, there you go.
You know those memes where like the teacher still has their PowerPoint up. And, they're
Oh, they're like
watching
on
stuff,
board and
and
shit.
everyone's just like,
Bro, no, I turn off my Wi-Fi. I'm on this bitch like no one knows.
So fucking funny.
This one, I put that she has a wonderful personality. She's not just a pretty face and has a good story arc. None of this actually helps. I realize now that I'm
No.
because I was trying to like think of like how to describe her character. But she is another woman who can hold her own in a fight, and that woman is Rangiku Matsumoto from Bleach.
Ooh,
Oh,
that makes it. That one.
Yeah,
Yeah, that one makes sense.
wonderful personality. I see why there's a bunch of dots in front now.
yeah.
One.
But yeah, I liked her story arc with what was his name? Is it Gin or Jin? Gin? I think it's Gin.
Yin, yeah.
Gin. I like that little like behind the scene thing. I like how they just like summed all that up. But yeah, she's the assistant captain on Bleach, and if you're an assistant captain, you are like pretty badass. Her like ability is like her sword turns into ash, and like basically whenever she swings it, if you're in the ash, it like hits you still. Like all the ash will cut you. So I think it's kind of badass. All right, top three. Do we want to take a guess at who my top three is?
Rias.
Well, Rias is okay. Rias is on there, so yeah, I'll give you that one. I'll tell you that one. That one's easy. Like if you know me, then yeah, you fucking know who it is. This is number three. So who will be my number three waifu?
Leon from a comic I kill. I swear she's gonna be on here somewhere.
She's not. I can.
Damn it!
Oh, this is definitely Midnight from My Hero Academia.
Oh,
She needs no introduction.
Introduction.
So shout out to Gunner. It's the girl Midnight.
wow, that
Makes
was
sense.
Is it the glasses or what is it?
It's actually the handcuffs.
Yeah,
Ah,
it's
that's what it
it's
is.
the everything. I mean, you know,
it's the booba.
I was like,
It's definitely the boop.
the one thing I agree with. The one thing I agree with Minetta on.
Wow.
Trash.
All right, this one you won't guess. I can guarantee you wouldn't.
I don't know. Let's see.
She has a lovely accent. She's like the Avatar, but much hotter.
The
And-
Avatar.
Oh,
Who she becomes in the 4 seasons of the anime. I guess we'll call it anime. It's an anime.
You're right.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Is she a cartoon or an anime?
if we're gonna nitpick it, technically it's an anime, but it is anime.
I
talked
know
about
this one. Just let me know when you're ready for it.
All right, Gunnar, do you want to guess what it is?
Yeah. Do you have a guess, Chris Raul?
Nah, go for it.
No.
It's the red-haired lady from Castlevania.
Yeah, it is
Wow,
Sniper
that's a good one.
Bernardes.
Shit. Kinda...
Yeah.
Me and Daniel talk a lot.
Apparently. Holy
Yeah.
shit.
Dude, she in the final season, man. Damn.
And then the final season with all the magic. Oh my god.
Chris,
Yep.
She
please
was
tell us you've
wild.
seen this.
Nope. Never seen.
Oh
Castlevania.
my.
I know. That final season came out like fucking like a goddamn cannon, dude. Lit. Some of the best animation, easy.
Easy.
And
I
then
agree.
lastly, but not least, you guys all know this. Peak waifu.
Megumin.
Peak waifu.
Literally
Literally
perfect. Could probably murder a child and he would not
Yeah,
like care.
Literally.
I did put would I would
Oh,
murder
would
I would
make-
I would murder Gunner to make her real.
Yeah.
That is reason for me.
That's rough, dog. That's rough.
That go.
The go.
The go. Okay.
And that is
Amazing.
it. That was the top 10.
That was a
Again.
unique list.
It was, but like what Gunner said, there was a recurring trend between all of them. Except Sypha. She was like the not.
Sypha
Not
and the one from Jujutsu Kaisen.
No, bruh.
I'm kind of upset there was no guys on this list.
Oh,
Chris,
this
Chris,
is
you
this
gotta
is my
vote
no.
to
This
have
is
some.
my
Mine was
peak.
only guys. Mine was also a meme, but
Yeah,
That's
mine was
true.
peak. I was like, I'm just gonna peak degeneracy, and I'm just gonna.
Yeah.
To be
So,
fair though, that shit was fucking like from the heart for Daniel. I could tell. Like
I did. I was just
he poured his heart and
yeah.
soul.
I was like
into
that
one.
Charlie Day meme where he has all the string and shit connected in
Yeah.
the back.
You gotta submit a thesis to some college. I'm sure.
I
sure
will
you get
say
some
I have.
doctorate off of it.
I will say I have Satoru Gojo as my number one Gaifu. So
Good
Fair.
pickup. That's a good pickup.
we actually just got to that episode in my anime class when he's like, my power is infinity, and everyone's like, what?
Oh,
And he like, yeah, when he takes his
yeah.
bandage or his blindfold off. So
Peak.
Well, I gotta say that was a good waifu list. Solid.
thank you. But yes, thank you guys for listening to my TED Talk.
Yeah, no, thank you for that. Was a good one. And so last is going to be Raul, and that will be next week. Raul will be doing
Hopefully.
his. That it will be next.
It's in
week.
the works.
It still needs a third review by Kayla,
It
just to be
definitely
sure.
does. You guys saw what happened when we brought up the Nami conversation.
I don't remember that. Do I remember?
Nah,
I almost
nah,
got
Raul,
slapped.
me and you,
Yeah.
we dying on that crazy.
We
Listen.
were
Was that when
dying
we
on
were
the
outside?
hill, but yeah,
Yeah.
Oh, when you guys are outside? Okay.
Listen,
Yes.
I stand by what I said.
Oh, what was that fucking shit? I was really drunk when you guys told me. So what was it?
We were just discussing the best waifu in One Piece, and
Oh, it was like I had to rank the top
everyone
three.
was saying Robin. Everyone was saying Robin.
everyone
Robin,
says
that's-
Robin, Robin.
That's the correct answer. I don't know.
No,
what to tell you.
it's not. It's either Nami or Hancock. They're like
No,
the closest
I
one to
I
legitimately
go.
I legitimately picked Robin drunk because I knew it would piss you guys
that
off.
was that's fine.
Should have pushed you in the pool.
I'm surprised no one got pushed in the pool. I was waiting for it to happen.
No, you want to push everybody. In
I
the
didn't push
pool,
anybody.
but you wanted to.
If I was gonna push anybody, Gunner, it would be you.
I know you kept asking me if I had my phone, and I was like, I don't want to go into the pool with my costume.
But yes,
no, Nami is not Nami. Nami is good, but Robin is best.
Mm,
Hate to break it to you.
Unga bunga.
Exactly. So let's see. So the other topic I wanted to talk about today, it's a real simple one, and I figure it'll be a nice one to kind of like. It'll be a long one, and we can kind of just go back and forth with it. But I wanted to talk about, and like we mentioned in the beginning, video games that that childhood video games that really left a good impression on you, or a bad impression, I guess. So does anybody have one that they like, a memorable video game that they played as a kid that they want to talk about?
yes.
Let's hear
I
it.
got
Chris. Let's hear it.
My
What-
favorite all-time game growing up. I talked about it with a friend. I can't remember this friend's name. We're gonna call him Bill. But in the 3rd through 4th grade, the only game I talked about for a legit cool 2 years was Ultimate Mortal Kombat 3.
is this
That
like
is
This might have been a conversation you've had with me.
maybe, but this is
Bill?
my hands down
Oh, I'm Bill.
all-time favorite game forever and ever. It was pinnacle gameplay, pinnacle stories, pinnacle themes, pinnacle everything. My favorite character in that game was Striker. He could turn into a dinosaur. That was his animality. And he was awesome. And yeah, I played that game every day of my life, and I talked about it with this Bill friend every day.
Hello,
And
everybody.
it-
I'm Bill.
So
yeah,
you've known
there you go.
Daniel since you were 3 years old?
Yep.
Oh,
mhm.
oh, you did. Okay, you told me the story about. how you
No,
talked
yeah,
about
so
Mortal
yeah,
Kombat.
yeah. No, but I actually had a friend in the 3rd grade where me and him only talked about Mortal Kombat for some reason.
Hey, Bill.
And it kind of inspired me to like play other fighting games. Like I played them like casually, but never serious. But it
Yeah, I
helped
was
me get
gonna-
into like
I was gonna-
get into like Tekken and Smash and all that fun stuff. So
Yes, because you're a real big fighting game player, so it's
Yeah.
really funny to hear that is your, and it kind of makes sense that is your entry into the fighting game world.
It's also the reason why I didn't get into Street Fighter, because I felt a sense of like allegiance to
Oh,
NetherRealm games, or I guess at that point they weren't called NetherRealm games; they were called Midway. Uh, but yeah, I felt like a sense of allegiance to Midway, and I was like, I'm never playing Street Fighter ever in my life, and that's why the first Street Fighter I ever played was Street Fighter 5, like a couple years ago. So, yep, that's the all-time Chris
Pinnacle.
favorite game. Pinnacle.
Pinnacle Chris.
That's a word I would
Third
describe.
grade.
If there was 2 words to describe today's podcast, it'd be booba and pinnacle.
Pinnacle
Yes.
Booba.
There you
Pinnacle
go.
booba.
Can we make that trend on?
Exactly.
That's the thumbnail.
there you go.
There you go.
Booba.
I have 2 games, which I guess is kind of a cop out. I have Star Fox for the N64. I wish that series had more done for it. I think Star Fox is probably one of my favorite games. I think because it reminded me of Star Wars, so I just like flying a ship. Like I always wanted to fly like an X-wing, but I had a fox and a dream and a plane, so I played Star Fox. That one was probably cool just because it was really simple, but the story was really interesting. And again, I just like the way the planes look. I thought the planes looked dope. And then the most current one would probably be Kingdom Hearts 2 that I played when I was about 12, I think. 10. No, about 10 to 12. And it was as long as game, but it was like worth all the hours I put into it. And the action scenes were actually really good. And they had some pretty solid worlds. So like Mulan, it was like the Kingdom Hearts of Mulan in it. They did Final Fantasy again, but that one was really cool because they had like the more cool Final Fantasy characters. They had like Tron. That was like peak. Like if Kingdom Hearts 3 had been made the same at the same level, I would have not hated myself when I bought after I finished 3. But so like it brings me great joy, but great pain thinking about it because we had reached the mountaintop, and then they fucked us over with 3 and the way it ended. And it makes me sad because they basically ended it in a way where they have to make a 4th game, and it's stupid. So
You know, that's that game like kickstarted the whole 3D video game industry, like an open world concept.
oh yeah, that makes sense.
It was like the first huge title that was successful that kind of made it its
Like
own category of games.
I can't imagine the money that like Square Enix paid to get fucking Disney characters in their games. Like the amount of money that you probably just had to shell out for this shit, and they're like, fuck. Okay, well, this game better be the greatest thing ever because we're so in debt.
Yeah, I don't know. Probably like
They were huge in the 90s too, way before that, huh?
yeah.
Yeah. Square
Or-
Enix, yeah. Square Enix was is Final Fantasy.
Well, did they was it more of a partnership or was it because like I mean before
It was a partnership, but at the
Yeah.
same time, that's how come Sora has a keyblade instead of a sword because
Yeah.
Disney didn't want their main character running around with a sword.
Yeah.
So
I
they were like,
think-
let's give him a big key to hit shit. It's also peak anime because like you ever like watch an anime and like the main character is going on a monologue and you're just like, where the fuck is all this going? I thought this was like a battle shonen. Why are we? Where did like the spirits come from and shit like that? Like that's Kingdom Hearts. It's Disney mixed with fairy tales level of the power of friendship.
It definitely like as a child I didn't know what was going on like
No.
because I also played Kingdom Hearts 2 as a kid like when I was like in 5th grade
Yeah.
and I had no idea what was happening.
But the
Like,
trailers were lit. The trailers popped off. Like
no,
they were
like,
so, and then when you got to fight the final boss, and like I think there's like one where you had to tap the triangle button as fast as possible, and if you did, he deflected all these like laser beams, like Star Wars.
yeah.
And I was like, okay, this shit's kind of gangster. But and then 3 happened.
It
nothing-
yeah,
Nothing was
well,
ever the same.
we don't talk about 3 so but I definitely remember like in the beginning of Kingdom Hearts 2 when you don't play as Sora I was
Oh,
like
yeah.
I'm like, who the fuck is this guy? I have no idea what's
You know
going
that's
on.
Jesse McCartney.
Is it really?
Yeah,
I did not know.
he's
that.
like a voice actor now. He
Oh,
did
really?
he did Theodore in the Chipmunks.
Are you serious? What the fuck?
Yeah, beautiful soul, man.
I guess so.
Kind of, you
That's
got
what-
yours, or you
Yeah.
sticking with it?
No, I'm ready to go. So
D&D magic cards. There
so
it
my
is.
favorite was as a kid. Kingdom Hearts 2 was a good one too, because I remember like building the spaceship was my favorite thing. I didn't really understand how to build the spaceship, but that's
Wait, for what? Pikmin?
no, in Kingdom Hearts 2, you know how you built the
Oh.
spaceship to fly around shit?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, dude. No one talks about that shit.
I never understood it, but
No.
it was fun.
No.
My favorite game as a kid was when I was little, my dad got me like there was a neighborhood yard sale and the older kid across the street sold like his Nintendo 64. And so my dad bought it for me and I played that a lot. And it had like some really good games. It had Smash Bros. It had Ocarina of Time. It had
GoldenEye.
it didn't have GoldenEye. It had Mario 64. But my favorite game on there was the Jeopardy game.
Jeopardy game.
Gunner.
I literally, I probably put in at least 1,000 hours in Jeopardy.
Are you good at Jeopardy now?
No. No. But as a kid,
The greatest irony.
I don't know. I think because like as a kid, like because I got it when I was really young, like second grade, third grade. Like I was a kid. I was a little kid, and like I'm the oldest, so I didn't have like a older brother or anything to show me how to play a game. So like I remember like I tried playing Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time, but to progress in that game, you need the sword and the shield. I couldn't find the sword for years. I had to wait till my kid was older so my brain could actually like process what's going on. And then eventually I beat that game. But like when I first got it, I just remember that you're in the Deku forest and you're in the little village. And I would literally I would play that game a lot, trying to look for this fucking sword. But I couldn't.
Was the first Ocarina of Time?
Yeah,
Ocarina, my girlfriend gets mad at me.
Ocarina of Time. Yeah, because there's like this little fucking
At least you could actually play it, dude. I never got the memory pack.
That's
So I would like rent it and they would just go like, fuck you, get the memory pack. And I'm like, Dad, I need the memory pack. So I think he bought like a bootleg one and like it didn't work.
Yeah.
So
sucks.
your boy doesn't know. Although I have read the Ocarina of Time manga.
So that's really funny. Speaking of that too. So anyways, eventually I beat the game, but when I got older and I came back to it, like I was probably like 5th, 6th grade. I was in class and I had a friend in class and he was like, I have the Ocarina of Time, like it's the guide. Like, you know, like remember, like they would print the guides back in the day to beat how to beat the and it showed you all the secrets and shit. And he was like, you could use it, but be careful. It's like a collector's item. And I used it. No, I didn't keep it, but I ripped the shit out of it. Like, because I didn't like rip it, but like you know, like on this, like on the like where the book binds, because I would be flipping through it like a motherfucker, and it's just a magazine. So like the cover completely came off and like it was not tearing, but like it was falling apart at the bind. So I literally like taped it together with like Scotch tape. And then like I gave it back to him on the last day of school.
Wow. You know, I've seen what you do to wings. I can only imagine what childhood Gunner does to a magazine.
But you can't eat a magazine.
God damn.
But yeah, no, I remember that. But that guide came in clutch because the water temple fucking sucks, dog. It's so fucking hard.
In the manga, they talk about that for like 2 seconds.
Really? That's so funny.
I was offended for everyone who like died on that hill to try and finish the water temple.
It's not easy.
I have a question actually. Do you guys think that older games, we're talking like early 2000s, 90s, were harder than the games that we have now?
Yeah,
I
I
think
think
so.
so.
I think
Mhm.
that the difficulty cap, there was no difficulty cap. They try to make those games as hard as they possibly could.
Like-
'cause they
Like
wanted to.
Crash Bandicoot. Crash Bandicoot is so freaking stupid. I swear to God. Like I played the remastered
example.
version,
Hella
and it didn't
easy.
seem like they changed how hard the game was because that
Oh.
game is stupid as all hell.
Yeah.
So hard.
You know what was a fun game though? Spyro. Shit was
Everyone loves
fucking fun.
Spyro.
I love Spyro. Spyro 2 is my favorite.
My-
Elijah Wood was Spyro for a minute, I think.
Was he really?
Was he really?
I think so.
Was that in the one where you got the amiibo things?
Amiibo.
Yeah, like remember?
Oh, was it Sky
Spyro-
Crash
what?
Skylanders?
The Skylander.
Yo, my
Ah.
cousin got those. My cousin Steven.
I think my waifu's youngest brother, Basilio, he really loved Skylanders. I'm pretty sure I bought him a set when he
I
was
was
a
too
kid.
poor for that, but
Well, I mean, but when they came out, we were like in high school and shit. So
mhm.
I remember my cousin getting it too.
yeah, they look cool, and they had like the and then like Disney had theirs with like the Incredibles and shit,
Mhm.
and like Monsters Inc. It was a wild time.
But now you gotta murder somebody to get some of those Nintendo amiibos.
Dog, don't even start me on that, dog. It's a legit battle. We went to me and Raul went to Universal Studios, and I was legit like while I was waiting in line, I was like furiously bidding on eBay
Oh my
to
god.
try to get these amiibos.
This fucking guy. We're in a Harry Potter world. This man's bidding on fucking.
We're waiting in line, like the line's long. Like, what else am I gonna do?
That's fair. That's fair.
I mean, the wait time at an amusement park is like a solid hour. So by the time you actually get in the thing, the auction's probably over.
Yeah. Well, like so like the thing about like on eBay, you don't really bid at the beginning. You have to bid like the last 60 seconds of the auction. Otherwise,
Win
you're
it.
never gonna get it. Yeah, to
Yeah.
win if you actually want to win it. I've
Yeah.
learned that. And yeah, that's what I was doing. But yeah, amiibos, fucking they're rough to get. Good.
It's
good
true.
luck
I
to
have
get.
heard the last bid is usually the one that wins in auctions. So
That's crazy.
glad to
I
see
heard-
that's
I
still
heard-
consistent.
I heard that from the grapevine.
So just to recap, Chris said Mortal Kombat
3.
3.
Yes.
Daniel
put-
said Star Fox.
Yep.
And
With
what
a
was
little
the other-
dash of Kingdom Hearts.
Yes, a little dash Kingdom
Simple and
Hearts.
clean, baby.
Gunner over here said Jeopardy.
It was fun. I don't know what
What's
to tell you.
I'm gonna
You
let it slide,
frittata, dude.
but
Like the ba-da-da-da that like they play and then they're like
yeah,
they spin the wheel. Shit's iconic, man. It's in my head
that's
all the
amazing.
time.
Is that Jeopardy?
Yeah, the ba-da-da-da.
I don't think that
Gunner is
Oh,
like,
went
wheel.
with the noise.
Oh,
That's
I'm
Wheel
sorry.
of Fortune, dog.
I meant Will.
You had the wrong game.
The wrong
Yeah.
game.
Obviously wasn't enough of a
Bro.
well,
favorite.
I'm glad I didn't make my joke. I'm like, man, he must have fired that bitch up after Alex Trebek died.
Wheel.
But
Wow.
I
All
know.
right. Fortune. That one was good. Yeah.
My favorite childhood game. I have two.
Well, we can kind of just
We'll go,
keep
yeah.
talking about childhood games, but yeah.
So Game Boy Advance SP was my shit.
just the SP.
That's not a game.
No, I'm saying like the handheld console. That was like
Yeah.
I took that shit everywhere.
Big meaty
Yeah.
claws.
My favorite game.
It
Was
was it's actually
ball in the cup.
Super Mario Bros. 3.
Uh,
played
Oh,
Okay.
Out of that
the
game.
hand
Why?
job of classic Game Boy games.
Exactly. Such a good game. But my actual favorite, Nintendo 64. None of you can ever guess this. I don't know if any of you ever played it. It's Indiana Jones and the Infernal Machine.
What the
Nope.
fuck?
Yeah.
My guess was Conker. So Conker's
I
bad
was-
for a day.
I always say he's gonna say fucking like Super Mario 64. He's like, you're
No.
never gonna guess this.
Yeah, no, that game is like
Smash
a
Bros.
hidden gem. It's literally Indiana Jones like action shooter. Think like Tomb Raider, but in the 90s,
Mm.
but with Indiana Jones.
I was about to say Tomb Raider is in the 90s.
But with Indiana Jones.
oh yeah, because Indiana
Uh,
Jones has guns.
Yeah, so you go in and you're shooting Nazis and
So
you're
you're
like,
just like murdering
unlocking.
people?
and but it's
Nazis.
also
They don't count as people.
but they're puzzles. So like you go
True.
in, you get the artifacts, and you have to go through the tombs to collect any of those like traps, and you got to figure out the puzzles, how to get in. It's a really intricate game, and I was like 7 years old trying to play this game. I did not make it very far, but I enjoyed the shit out of it. And to this day, I remember the level I was stuck on. There's a beach where there's a boat that crashed, and I could not, for the love of me, figure out how to beat that level.
Did he just
So-
describe D-Day?
Yes. So
Indiana Jones was actually there.
That
so
was a real adventure.
Inputted a cheat code to unlock all the levels, and I skipped it.
There you go.
Damn.
The fuck this shit. It's too hard.
All right, so Raul's willing to cheat. We wouldn't survive. Yeah. Oh wait, do you play the what's it called? Demon Souls, and
I do play Demon Souls,
okay.
Dark Souls.
you also
Played
touch
2,
yourself with
3.
sandpaper.
I played Sekiro or Sekiro, however you want to pronounce it. Great game. I like pain. I like when it hurts.
And
the
did you see
fuck?
Kayla from behind? What's up? We're doing it. It's happening.
I
Safe
like a
word.
challenge.
Or banana fritters.
So
Yeah.
I hope there's if anyone's listening, best Nintendo 64 game of all time,
I'll
Indiana
take it.
Jones and the Infernal Machine.
Where
That's
do we?
not Nintendo, a non-Nintendo like branded game.
Oh, but it was just on the N64.
It was on the N64, yeah.
It was the golden eye of the Indiana Jones legacy.
Yes. It was actually a PC game first, and then it got
Ooh.
ported to Nintendo.
They
and made
updated
some-
them graphics and kept
Yeah,
them in
bro.
console.
Sheesh.
There you go.
I had the blue controller. That was my favorite one. You know, the Nintendo 64 blue controllers. You know those clear ones, those clear cases.
Oh,
that-
those are always tight.
Oh, the
Bro,
jelly
those were
ones.
always sick.
They're dope,
Yeah.
they're dope.
You
I
had
did.
one of those? I was jealous. I didn't.
I had the purple one. I had the
I just
purple
had
one.
I just had the gray ones.
Nah.
Yeah. I didn't get a lot of. It was a real surprise when my dad bought me that N64 because he doesn't really like believe in like video games and shit. So it
In
was like
computer
a-
science.
Yeah, no, he
It's a myth.
believes he's like there's a hole and someone's got to dig it.
Yeah, go dig.
Yeah,
He's still making you dig holes to this day.
to this day.
I have a question though, because we were talking about like childhood games. What game were you obsessed with in like high school, like your teenager years? You know, like this is the era of like Call of Duty. You got Halo. What was
Call of
got
Duty Modern Warfare 2.
Modern Warfare 2?
The pinnacle of online play.
I'm more of a Black Ops 2 guy.
Black Ops 1 was I played a lot of. with
Black Ops
my
1?
Oh, that
Yeah,
was
Black
high
Ops
school
1.
for you guys. That was
Oh,
freshman
yeah,
year of
yeah.
college for me.
Close enough.
Oh, God.
Ops 1 for me it'd be either Black Ops 1 or MLB 2K11.
2K11.
Yeah, when MLB still had 2K games. Yeah.
Oh, MLB. I thought you said N. Okay.
No, MLB. Yeah, when
Yeah.
MLB still had 2K games.
I like
Before the
how-
show was like the dominance.
Yeah, I thought.
I like how
you say
all
2K was
the
baseball, basketball.
Yeah, no, baseball.
Gotcha.
Played a lot of Skyrim. Skyrim was
Nice,
nice.
the Skyrim was dope. God, oh, that makes me feel so old because I was freshman year of college too.
I bought it
Old.
off my friend for $10.
Yeah. Well, I'm like 3 years older than them. I think 3 or 4.
Old.
I mean,
Oh, Saints
freshman-
Row. Saints Row was
Saints
fire, dude. I
Row.
fucking
Saints
love
Row.
Saints
Saints
Row.
Row.
Saints Row
Love
was
Saints
good.
Row. Better. I'm gonna say this. Better than Grand Theft Auto.
Whack.
Okay, one of
Bad
my
Panic
favorite game
Two
franchises.
peak pinnacle. Can't beat it.
Saints Row gets wild though. Like Saints Row 2 or no, Saints Row the third. Yeah, the third was I like that one a lot. I remember when that came out. That show was dope. But I really like. Did you guys ever play Jack and Dexter?
Oh, I love Jack and Dexter.
Yeah.
I had the racing game.
Yeah, the number 4.
I had the racing game too.
Yeah, the racing game was fun.
I was into the girl with the red hair and like the
Ah,
leather. Even with shitty graphics.
That makes sense. But I think with that, I think that was good. That was
Black
good
Ops
talk.
2, the best Call of Duty.
Black
Okay, well,
Ops. That's
it's the beauty of America. We're all entitled to our own opinions, even if they're stupid.
Yes, and that yours are stupid.
My
though.
favorite Call of Duty.
That's a better take.
Thank you.
But yeah, I want to say
Quick. This is a sidebar for me and Chris. So, Chris, have you heard the intro song for Tales of Arise?
Yeah,
That shit slaps, dude.
it's a
Days of
banger.
Our Lives.
Tales of
Tales
Arise,
Arise.
which makes
Days of
no
Our
sense
Lives.
because no one has arisen or anything like that.
dog. Have
No,
you
they
heard the
are. It's a
intro to the
revolt,
Golden
dude.
Girls?
Oh,
That's
true.
Fire.
But
Freaking
that intro
amazing.
slaps, dude. Hey, the people who do the intro for that did the first intro for Black Clover. So
Oh.
it's got some.
It's
They got-
a banger. That
It is
The
a
first
and the
banger.
one's good.
I believe
animation
it. I
banger.
believe it.
I'd say like 90% of the Black Clover intros are like fire.
I agree.
Agree.
Like they don't like it's
Gunnar, you know what?
what up?
That's the smartest thing you've ever said on this podcast.
I had a conversation with one of my kids, and he's a big One Piece fan. He always like comes to school with it's like the yellow Luffy shirt. I don't know if you guys have seen. I've
Mhm.
seen it, but it has like the Luffy skull symbol, and on the back it has him post. When is it when he gets the big X in his chest?
Time skip.
Marineford.
Yeah. So
Oh,
that's
okay, yeah. So
that's-
it's like
that's
him,
time
like
skip.
it's a picture of him post that, and we were talking about One Piece. And he was like, "Mr. Marin, do you watch One Piece?" And I was like, "What did I say?" I said, "Where am I at? When does Ace get involved?"
Alabasta.
Alabasta. There we go.
Yeah.
And I was like, yeah, like I honestly don't like the anime very much. And he was like, looked at me like I like cussed him out. And
He's
I
like,
was
why do I come to your anime
Yeah.
class? This man.
And I was like, no, I was like, the reason
Can't
why
say
is
that,
because the
idiot.
people it's because of the people I hang out with who talk about One Piece
I just met this man.
so much.
Can't be me.
And
Chris.
and
how'd you
I
fuck it up,
mentioned
bro?
Chris's idea of like skipping the East Blue. And
Do
he
it.
looked at me, he was like, that's fucking stupid. And I was like,
Hey.
oh,
I'm clapping for
he's
you.
like, are you even a real
Yeah.
fan if you skip the first 100 episodes? And I was like,
You
Chris
gotta
is
just
it.
watch the
Damn.
movie. I watched every single episode, dude. That's why I know you
I'm reading the
have to
manga,
skip
so
it.
you can't take it away. You can't criticize me.
It is
Imagine,
Where are you in
so
the manga then?
bad.
I'm at Alabasta.
Oh my.
No, like so I'll read
Daniel,
like
I've seen how fast you read, dude. That means you're reading like a chapter like a month.
yeah, I'm gonna be honest. I got caught up on a bunch of other ones that I have right now.
Whack.
I'm on Kaiju number 8, which by the way, if when it comes out
Stop.
in the December, it's gonna be fire. There was one I was gonna recommend to somebody. Oh, Raul, I read that Burn the Witch manga. Shit's good, dude.
Mm.
I miss Bleach. I need the third box set. Then I can die happy. But all right, well that's my
out, thank
rant.
you.
I just talked One Piece and
One Piece trash.
would you? This is a legitimate question. This is me being an ass, but also genuinely curious.
Okay.
Does One Piece, if there was one sex scene in One Piece, which two characters? What's the situation? Like, what's the
Sanji.
event?
The
Got it.
hell?
I already got it.
Thank you, Chris, for playing ball.
Fuck it, why not? And this is the couple that I want to end up
Nami?
with in the end. No.
Fanfic that's gonna get written after this.
Sanji and
Oh, what's
Don't
that?
say pudding.
spoilers by the way. Sanji and Pudding consummating
Hey,
the
Hold on.
marriage.
her literal third eye will come out.
That's all right.
Smoke 'em
Sanji's
if you got 'em,
freaky
baby.
shit.
Smoke 'em if you got 'em.
Freaky
my
shit.
God. It's just gonna
Freaky
pop
shit.
open in the middle.
Freaky shit. Yeah,
Let's see-
so
let's see-
Sanji
let's see
and
the
Pudding
vinegar strokes.
consummating the marriage. Boom.
All right.
Uh,
Mazel.
Spoiler: Pudding has a third eye.
Spoiler, they get married. How many
Yes.
spoilers do we want?
Spoiler: they don't have sex.
No, spoiler, Sanji has to leave her.
Yeah, that was actually kind of sad. I saw the clip of that.
Oh, yeah, it's
give you that.
whack. Dude, my emotions, at first I was like, I like Pudding. I fucking hate Pudding. I like Pudding again. I don't know how I'm feeling anymore.
Mhm.
I was
I
all
can
over the
do
fucking
this.
place.
I'm a man.
Nah, I was all over the fucking place during that arc. That and oh no, it's just that for Whole Cake. I was thinking of Dressrosa. Yeah, never mind.
Oh, Violet.
No, Senor Pink. Senor
Oh
Pink's
my-
backstory fucking wrecked me.
Yeah, that's pretty sad.
His backstory destroyed me. The character's stupid as hell
Yeah,
until the backstory.
you
And
literally
I'm
get like
like,
70 episodes of a man in a binky.
Yep. And then you
fucking
get one
diaper,
episode of me fucking
backstory.
bawling my eyes
Yeah,
out.
and then you're just like, wow, I
Yeah.
respect him.
Yeah.
'Cause that was me. That was me. The first episode of Komi-chan, dude. When
Dude,
they're like
Komi-chan had
when
me
they're
feeling
talking
a
to each
certain
other
kind
on
of
the
way.
chalkboard and
Yep,
that
the
piano hit.
Oh, the piano. Woo-hoo-hoo.
I
Hey,
was
wait,
like,
Oh, this is a random question.
I just want them to be friends.
What's that? What's that anime where like all it is like somebody dying every episode?
Death Parade.
I don't think it's Death Parade.
Danganronpa, guaranteed.
Yeah, is it Danganronpa? Future
I don't know-
Diary.
I don't know what it is.
Um,
Like literally
Any
Game of
any
Thrones.
Game of
any
Thrones.
survival like horror anime. Yeah.
Attack on Titan. Oh, got it. Attack on Titan.
I don't know. I'm asking. I just saw a clip of it. And I was like,
It's a lot of
show is that?
anime. Or is it new? Is it a new one?
And the main character,
think
and
it is newer.
there's a female,
Is it,
there's a woman in the
so,
character.
there's a female.
Is it Platinum In?
I don't know. So she's in high school. She's walking down some stairs, and she trips.
Oh, another.
Another thing. you.
Yeah,
One
that's
with
a
the
hor-
girl with the eye patch?
Yeah, and it's the school's supposed to be haunted by like some girl who killed herself.
Mm,
No. What the
I'm gonna
hell?
watch that.
And like that curse is what causes people. So yeah, so she like just falls down the fucking stairs, and
And
like
it
her
lands on
umbrella
her.
lands
Yeah.
tip up,
Yeah.
and her fucking
impales.
head like neck just goes
Oh,
right through the tip.
Final Destination. I've
Yeah.
seen this one.
Yeah.
It's Final Destination
Whack.
It's fine.
Nah, miss me with that. I hate Final Destination.
because it's I think I saw TikTok about that. And they were like, dude, like if you think about like the horror movie that is the most impactful, it's Final Destination because it's a bunch of shit that can just randomly happen. Like random accidents. Like yeah, like you have to uncover a Egyptian god's burial tomb or whatever. But like the lot he was like think about the log scene. Like no one drives behind a logging truck ever.
Yeah.
Everyone
Yeah.
just like moves over. So.
Crazy.
All right.
Raul, you
well,
didn't answer the One Piece sex question.
I don't think I want to. Okay, I got it. Zoro and Luffy. I mean, Zoro and Sanji. Sorry.
Or the fanfics that are just gonna be going off.
Yep. It's my
Okay.
vote.
no, never mind. I was gonna say something, but
What are you gonna say?
And there's like I want to cross Mineta and Usopp. Cross pollinate.
listen, Usopp and Nami, easy.
Trash. That made me feel icky, and I don't
That's
even
a
watch this.
stupid damn shit.
That's gonna be the ship. I bet you. That's my bet. I'm placing a bet right now.
It's
Usopp,
true.
Nami end up together at the end. Easy. Actually, wait, no, never mind. It's the one chick on the island. I forgot he has the one. He's got the princess waiting for him back at home.
Oh yeah, I did like that.
Yeah.
What the hell is her name? Starts with a K.
Yeah, I forget.
Karina, Kathy,
No.
Katrina,
Karen.
No.
Chrysanthemum
stupid.
with the K.
Stop.
In the name. Is this it? Is this where we do the out of the box and do the farewell song?
Luffy and the devil fruit.
That's fine.
Luffy and the corpse of Whitebeard.
Ew.
Did we go too far? I'm sorry.
Luffy and the One Piece.
Ooh,
That one's good.
I would watch One Piece if
Because
that's
the
how it
One
ended.
Piece is actually a person. His name
Does a
is Garrett.
straw have one hole or two holes?
2. What kind of question is that?
It's one It's one continuous hole, dude.
No, it's 2.
You're one continuous hole.
How many holes does a donut
You're not
have?
wrong. Yeah, we are.
The donut has 2.
Donut has one hole.
One. Now elongate that. You got yourself a straw,
No,
a pipe.
it's-
Then
No.
once you elongate it, move your hand back and forth on it.
There you go. Until the cream
Fuck.
comes out.
Yeah.
Got 2.
I would like to sign off now.
Alrighty. Well, thank you for listening. If you listened this far, please leave a like, comment, and subscribe to on whatever platform you're listening to. We'd appreciate it. And yeah, thank you so much. We will be back at you next week. And Raul, Chris, Daniel, thanks for joining again. And let's do it again soon.
Okie dokie.
Good night.
Alrighty. And you guys have a good one.
Bye.
We'll see you on the next one.
What is it? He says, if I don't see you, was it good night or good
All right.
afternoon?
Good morning,
night.
good afternoon, and good night.
Yeah, yeah.